In what ways can you free yourself from fear? I think this is what I'm all about everywhere, all the time. Expanding your comfort zone, doing things that you haven't done before, trying new things, listening to new things, walking new places, trying things differently than you always have. My name is Darz. I'm working on a 365-day video challenge right now here on YouTube, uploading daily at 4 p.m. Except today I'm not. In the last couple days I have not uploaded at 4 Eastern because it's been busy. But I am going to get back on it, and you will notice my channel, that is, you will notice a new video on my channel every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. So thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking on this video. Let's talk about fear. I came across something recently where the guy was talking about how he would actually this is from Stoicism, and I think it was like Marcus Aurelius or one of those people from Stoicism that would actually go and like live in the streets for a couple days or try to go with no food for a few days. So my understanding is that he did that because he recognized that he was afraid of being poor. Like didn't want to be poor because he was afraid of it. And so if he dove into like, what would it actually feel like if I was poor, or if I didn't have money to live in a house and I had to live in the streets, or if I didn't have money for food, what would happen? And the more that he dove into that fear and actually experienced it, the less afraid he became of that thing. Because as humans, we are afraid of the unknown. So if we don't know what it feels like to be unable to afford to buy food, then that's really scary to think about not being able to afford buying food, right? And he said, life is so much better when you free yourself from the things that you fear, freeing yourself from fear in any way that you possibly can. So for me, and I've talked about this before, and I still I want to say that I hate it, but I don't like saying that I hate things. And I also am trying to step into a new belief. I turn red in the face, right? I blush. I do not like it. It happens randomly. Like, it doesn't even have to happen. I don't even know, it's so dumb. But anyways, one thing that I would do to avoid that previously would be to just not talk to people, because if I was just off on my own, I wouldn't randomly blush. Like, it's always when I'm talking to somebody, but it's not every single time I talk to someone. It's not, anyways, I am trying to embrace that fear of turning red in the face because, yeah, I used to do everything possible to avoid it from happening. And now I'm like, I can't avoid it because I do work with people at my office and I do talk to people every day. So there's no avoiding it. So might as well just step into it and be like, okay, I just don't have to be afraid of it. So it happens. I just talk through it. I do whatever. I just kind of ignore the fact that it's happening. I don't let it stop me from finishing the conversation or whatever it is, as much as it irks me. But I'm trying to just be okay with, I'm like, okay, if that's who I am, that's who I am. And oh well, if somebody knows me as the person that blushes when they talk to them, oh well. Life is so much better when you free yourself from fear. So I'm no longer allowing myself to be afraid of talking to people just because I'm afraid of turning red in the face. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.